if you don't mind, please. What does it mean to be the highest paid offensive lineman in history? And part two, what was it like being on point for the negotiations?
All right, so part one, to be the highest paid offensive lineman,
Wait,
it's a
hey,
blessing.
Laremy, can you hold the phone up so we can, okay, yeah, or look down like that, because otherwise we couldn't see your face.
Is that perfect? Is that better?
Perfect. You look great now. Thank you.
It's a blessing just to be the highest paid offensive lineman. You know, you always dream of times like this, and we got it done, especially not having an agent doing the deal by yourself and getting it done is extremely a blessing. The second part, the negotiation, with any negotiation, it was pretty tough. You know, they came at me in February trying to give me an extension, and we just got a deal done a couple of days ago. So it was tough, but we got it done, and it was fun just to be in that moment to learn different things.
Hey, Laremy, congratulations.
Oh, gee, man, what's up?
Let me ask you something, please, about the backstory. Did you get advice from any of the players who've done their own deals with special advisors? How tough was it when you originally decided you were going to do it? And because you hit the jackpot, do you think you will have started a trend?
I think I for sure started a trend by not having an agent doing my deal on my own. The players that I talked to, for instance, like Bobby Wagner, he actually told me that it was pretty easy doing a deal by yourself. And the toughest part about doing a deal on your own was just terminology, not knowing the terminology and just learning the terminology and be able to like voice it to the coaches.
Christy Regan?
Hi, Laremy. With your journey and kind of everything you've been through, what does it mean to you to have this deal and know you're going to be with the Texans and with Deshaun protecting him for a long time to come?
It's a huge blessing. It definitely coming from what happened on draft night and to be here now. And you know, they try to bury me, and you know, I overcame that, and I'm here now. So to all those people who actually going through adversity, like it never quit. You know, it's
Wilson?
Yeah, hey Laremy, congratulations, big guy.
appreciate it, my guy.
Yeah, thank you. Laremy, to do this on your own, what was it like negotiating? Bill O'Brien said you're a very honest and upfront negotiator. What was it like doing a deal in particular with Bill, and the advice you got from your advisors, those guys, and how much they helped, and just getting it all done, and like you say, learning as you were doing it?
A huge shout out to the advisors that actually helped me through this process, man. I learned so much from them guys, and just to be able to go back to the coaches and actually like explain to them what I want and what this looked like, it was like I said, a huge blessing just to be in this position and negotiate with Billy O. That's what I call him. It was actually fun. You know, him and Jack know exactly what they wanted, and they was being honest, and so was I. So was me and my team, and we got the deal done.
Wexler?
Hey, Laremy, how much have you talked with Deshaun? Obviously, he might be looking to get a deal done this offseason also. How much have you talked with him in light of that and in light of the other moves the team has made, especially with DeAndre?
So currently, I'm actually working out with D4 right now, 4 days a week, and we actually talk almost every day. And we basically just tell each other, like, man, let's go get it. Let's get it done. I mean, we have the tools we got the tools right in front of us on this team, and we can get it done. It just starts with us. And so we pretty much voice our opinions every day about the team we have.
DB?
Hi, Laremy. Congrats.
What's up? Thank you.
Bill said the other day that you did a lot of good things for the O-line last year, but he expects that you're going to have an even better year. You're going to be an even better player this season because you're just going to be more comfortable. Your thoughts on that? Where do you think most of that's going to – what areas that'll be in this year for you?
I 100% agree with that statement. The main thing with me last year was the playbook. You know, I came at a late time on it, had a couple of days to prepare for the game. But just to have that the whole season, then this offseason under my belt, I think it's going to help me with this playbook and my relationship with the players and us being on the same page. I think that's going to help a lot.
Either Ari or Vanessa from KPRC?
Yeah. Hey, Laremy, congratulations. At only 25 years old, what gave you the confidence and what was the final push that made you say, you know what, screw it, I'm doing this on my own?
I feel like it was time to write my own destiny, if that makes sense. To put things in my own hands and to get it done. You just have to bet on yourself, and that's what I did, and I got the deal done. I'm extremely proud of myself and the team. Yo, I'm still speechless, even though it was a couple of days ago that they made the announcement. I'm still speechless.
Sarah Barshop.
Laremy, how important was it for you to reset the market for deals for offensive linemen?
I think that was one of my biggest things is to. I'm sorry, my son right here. If you hear him yelling, but I think that was one of my biggest things. I just wanted to reset the market and become the highest paid offensive lineman, just to show all the young players under me that anything is possible. You just got to put your head towards it.
You can bring him in. Why don't you introduce him to everybody, Laremy?
LJ, you want to say hey?
Hi, LJ.
Say hi. He's being shy right now. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Brandon Scott.
Hey, Laremy, congratulations again, man. Tell us a little bit about the stuff that you've been doing with the COVID relief. I know you've been active in your hometown and in Houston. What made you decide to do that, to step out and reach out and try to help the community? And I kind of have two parts because I don't know if I'll get to get you again. I wanted that, and then also how your shoulder rehab is going with shoulder surgery and everything.
I'm for sure gonna start with the shoulder rehab. It's going good. I have my trainer down here, and we actually hit rehab almost every day. So that's a plus. And I just want to use my platform to give back as much as I can, and hopefully spark the minds of other people to give back in critical times like this. So that was my biggest thing.
Aaron Reese.
Hey, Laremy, why'd you decide that 3 years was the right length?
Aaron, my God, what's up, man? Why 3 years over 4?
Yeah.
Just to give me another opportunity to get into the market. I feel like I'm sorry. No, sir, you can't do that. No, I'm sorry, but I just felt like 3 years was better than 4, just to give me another opportunity to get in the free market and just to go from there. I get the free free agency. Yep, I get the free agency around 28, 29. So I feel like that was the best opportunity for me.
John McClain.
Laremy, what do you think about the Hopkins trade, and what do you think about the guys coming in, Brandon Cooks, Randall Cobb, and David Johnson?
I'm extremely excited that the guys we got coming in, they're all playmakers, and I can't wait to work with them. And we was all hurt from the Hop trade, and especially that was one of the guys that actually brought me under his wing when I came in. I was hurt, but that's just a part of the business that we currently work in. You really can't do much about it.
All right, and then we'll be done, Lair.
All right.
Aaron Wilson.
Hey, Laremy, when you think about when you get a contract like this, it's, as they call it, generational wealth. You can do so much. What are some things that you hope to do with that? Maybe not specific, financial things, but just things you hope to do for your family, for your community going forward with this kind of life-changing contract?
My biggest thing for me was just to have my kids be set for life, and I think we did that, and we're not done yet. We got a lot of football ahead of us, in my opinion, and I already achieved one goal. Let's keep moving.
Berman.
Laremy, could you share with us maybe some of the interesting comments you got after the deal became public from maybe a couple of your teammates, maybe some of your friends from around the NFL?
I can say everybody was shocked that I did a deal like that by myself. Like, I don't know why everybody was shocked, but I was getting a lot of positive things from my teammates and players around the league, and hopefully, like I said, that sparked the minds of somebody else that they can do the deal on their own and not have an agent.
Okay, last one from Pat.
Laremy,
bring it home, Pat. Come on now.
Laremy, congrats on the deal. When you were brought over from Miami, were you open to an extension, or did you have to see what the Texans were all about because it was just a short time before you were traded?
That's a great question, because extension wasn't really on my mind. I was just shocked that I got traded from Miami to Houston, and then I had to play in the game in a couple of days. So extension really wasn't on my mind. And, you know, I'm glad we got it done with the Texans. I'm glad to be a Texans for the next 3 or 4 years, and excited to be in this position, man.
All right. Thank you so much, Laremy. We hope to see you
For
soon.
sure.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.